This video is about me trying to create a thumbnail for my video that I had already made using free AI programs, the ones that everybody knows, like ChatGPT, Grok, Claude, Gemini, and I even use some other stuff too. And I gave it 3 images, one of each of my dogs, and then me. It's a still taken from the video itself. It wasn't the best quality, but anyway, I pumped them in, gave it instructions, gave it a title, and this is what happened. So the first one I tried was ChatGPT. All right, I gave it 3 pictures. They're here at the top, and I gave it, I said I want a few thumbnails for my YouTube video. I gave it the title, and then I wanted the dogs and me in the picture. All right, this is what it pumped out. If you notice on the left side here, all of the entire left side is clipped, and is spelled anod, and the picture they used AI and made me, but it looks kind of like me in that, but not exactly. If you see the picture here, actually the picture wasn't the best. I took it from the video itself and got a still. But anyway, that's the first thing that it came up with. I mentioned that it's clipped on the left side, and I wanted all of the text to be within frame, and the spelling of "and" is incorrect, and this is what it came up with. I got a split tooth that really doesn't look like me, and it doesn't have my dog Boo Boo, the blonde one, and this one kind of looks like Puppy. This one sort of looks like him too, but not as much, and this one definitely doesn't look like him. And got a little shower nozzle in there. Anyway, nope, that's not what I asked for. It's worse. So, and I said, go slowly. Make sure, I want you to fix the mistakes. So it gave me this whole long spiel about what it was going to use, and how many was, I think it was 5 options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different options, and says what it's going to do, and then that's what it came up with. I said option 1, and that's what it came up with. Still not really looking like me, definitely not looking like me. Now there's one that kind of looks like Boo Boo. That one kind of looks like Puppy. Why I have another one there, and it's still clipped on the left side. Alright, so that's 3 times now, clipping on the left side. And then again, and I actually told it, use the first one, that was the best one, and fix the clipping. There it is again. Still clipping. And still not really looking like me. It looks a little bit like me, I guess. And then, you ran out of credits, or whatever thing it is that they use for saying you don't have access anymore. Wait, you have to wait till the next day. Well, that was ChatGPT. Next one I tried was Grok. Alright, I'll go back to the top here. Do the same thing. Over here on the right, you see the same 3 pictures that I gave to ChatGPT. I gave it to them, and similar description, similar title. And I said, use the images, use the title, write attractive, and this is what it came up with. It's a woman and 2 random dogs, and at least they did get the spelling right, and has the YouTube logo at the top, which I didn't ask for. And this one here, another woman and 2 random dogs who don't look anything like mine. And then I say, you didn't use the images I uploaded. Only use my images, not AI generated. And then what is it? A woman, 2 random dogs, and no title or nothing. Another woman, 2 random dogs, YouTube title, not my title. You still didn't use my images. Do not use any other images, just the ones I provided. Slow down if needed. Take your time. Do it. Another woman, 2 random dogs. This one here, at least it's a man, and 2 random dogs. No title, no title. Use these images. So I give it the 3 images again here. Do not change them. A woman and 2 random dogs, another woman and 2 random dogs. Oh, and then I ran out. No more credits. So that was Grok. Okay, what was the next one? Okay, I went to Claude, and it sent me to this one here, ChatlyAI.app. I don't know why. Maybe that's Claude. I think this is it goes between apps, uses different apps for the AI and then to generate images. Anyway, same 3 pictures, similar instructions, and it pumps out this. Okay, first time ever clipping and showing my dogs. Not me, not my dogs. And the spelling mistake. Okay, and here they brag about what they've just made. With a smiling image and both of your adorable dogs. No. You didn't use the 3 images I uploaded. Please do that. Spelling showering is wrong. Make the text bigger. Make the images bigger within the thumbnail. Okay? And then this is what it came up with. It's even worse than the last one. Not my dogs. Not me. And the text is a little bit bigger. That has this clipping, showering my dogs. Showering my dogs. So, worse. You still didn't use the images provided. Slow down. Actually analyze the images. Actually use them. Anyway. And here has a description. Looking at your images. It actually does describe the images. And this is what it came up with. Not me. Not my dogs. And showing instead of showering. And then, oh, I'm out of credits. I have to wait till tomorrow. Alright, so that was supposedly Claude, but the address says ChatlyAI. ChatlyAI. Never heard of that. So that's the next one. Okay, after that, I kind of got fed up of the results I was getting. So I went to Canva, and I tried to design it myself. I just took the pictures, I put them in, and I put the title in, put a little bit of background so it'll be clear. Yeah, it would have been semi-tolerable, and then I realized, oh man, the aspect ratio is wrong. It's not 16:9, it's a square. So I just said, I'm not going to use that. So then I went back to the first ChatGPT result and tried to cover up the thing and put on text, fix the spelling of and, tried to move over this, and then after doing that, I just realized it doesn't look good, and here it would look even worse, and so I just gave up on that. All right, the next one, I went to Adobe Express. The images are gone. I had to reboot my computer when I updated the graphics card. So the image is gone. But basically I did the same thing with the correct aspect ratio. And I put my pictures in, and they wouldn't fit very well. And then there was this hole in the middle at the top. And I thought maybe I can put text there, but I just felt like it wouldn't look very good. So I dropped that one. And then I went to Google Gemini. So So Google Gemini, same 3 pictures and similar instructions. And let's make it smaller here. And it came out with this, which actually it's not too bad. It uses the actual pictures, including me. It has first time ever clipping and showering my dog, so spelling is correct, but the aspect ratio is wrong. It's I think it's 9 by 16 instead of 16 by 9. It's tall instead of wide. Yeah, and it has these towels which they weren't in the pictures. So I tell it, get rid of the towels and do it in the correct format here. 16 by 9 format, as YouTube thumbnails are supposed to be. Please fit this format. Alright, remove the towels. It comes back, the towels are still there, and I don't know if it changed anything. I really don't think it did change anything. Here, and then here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it changed anything. And the towels are still there. So, you didn't change the size, you didn't remove the pink and blue towels in the background. Do so now. Take enough time to process so a mistake is not made again. Wrong aspect ratio again. At least this time it did remove the towels. So, woohoo! And this is still correct. I mean, that part there is actually pretty good. And if it was done in the correct aspect ratio, this actually doesn't look too bad. So, next, you still didn't change it. It should be 16 wide and 9 tall, not the other way around. Make sure to take the time. And don't just do the same thing again and again. Okay, it comes back. Now it's made it all white in the background, which I don't like as much. This one looked better. And everything else is the same, and it's still the wrong aspect ratio. It looks like you didn't change one single. Oh, okay, it did change it's white. And then, my apologies for repeated errors. I understand the frustration. I will ensure 16 by 9 aspect ratio. And it even says 16 wide, 9 tall. Now it's all white, so it doesn't look good. I don't like that. And it's still the wrong aspect ratio. You still didn't change it. You also removed the background on the top half. It was better before. And so it puts it back, which looks better. It has a white here, which I liked it better before. And it still didn't change the aspect ratio. And then, as I'd use, this one here, that's better. This is unbelievable. You still didn't change the aspect ratio after several instructions to do so. And then I actually get angry enough that I say, why would I want to even consider paying for an AI service that doesn't do the simple instructions given to it? Take the time needed. Make sure it's done. And I say, use that one, it's better. Oh, I sincerely apologize. There's continued failure. There's no excuse for the repeated errors. I understand your frustration completely. I'll correct the aspect ratio. No, it doesn't. I said, okay, I give up. You still didn't change anything. Oh, I truly understand your frustration. Okay, that was Gemini. All right, so I got fed up with fighting with the AIs and even trying in Canva myself to do it. And I was watching some videos, and they mentioned, one guy was talking about this thing called Pikzels. Here, Pikzels, spelled differently. All right, and I was thinking about using it, but you have to pay $14 a month if you pay for an annual plan, and it looked really good. Like, I mean, what it produced looked quite good. I actually quite liked it, but I don't want to pay that much just to try and make thumbnails. So decided I wasn't going to do that. What did I do next? I went back to ChatGPT. I gave him the same 3 images. This was the next day, I guess, or a couple days later. Same 3 images. I tried to give it more detailed instructions on what to do. And in this time, I don't know why it didn't show the actual pictures like before. It would actually show, you know, the actual picture. Here it gave a link to download the file, and I downloaded and I looked at it, and then I mentioned text and pictures should be far bigger, filling up most of the image. Remove the text saying watch the full grooming, use the background from the pictures, remove the yellow background. So this, I gave it this instruction for the next one, and then it pumped out another one for downloading. And then it says these pictures should not be superimposed on each other, should be clearly visible next to each other. And the text looks even smaller. Anyway, it pumped out another one, and the text is not larger at all. Make it bigger. Gives me another link to download. So here, let me show you. Okay, so that was the first. That's what that one looks like. So I don't like this overlapping. There should be way bigger text, and I don't like this watch the full grooming thing. This is what the next one that came out. This text is still way too small, but they did fix the other thing. Now it's side by side. And then the final one, this one. And I think this is the one I chose in the end to use. Because the text is bigger, it has me and my dog's using the actual pictures. And it doesn't look great, but it was enough. Okay? So I decided that I was gonna use that one, because I was also getting fed up with trying to use this. What else did I do here? Okay, and this is a later one. I got so frustrated with trying to use AI, free AI, to create it. I just used Canva and just took a picture and then put the text on. Very simple, and I used that one for my following video. Okay, so that was what I went through just to try and make one simple thumbnail for my YouTube video. So there you have it. I actually honestly think they make access very limited, not much processing power, you know, and they pump out such bad stuff that you almost feel frustrated enough that you just want to pay for the service. And I don't know if it's a strategy that will work, but anyway, so that was it. That was my experience trying for free to produce a thumbnail for my video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.